Can you see me? Can you just about see me? Can you just about see Peace and Party? Peace and Party is still on xxytalk.com. I mean, not technically, but still interested in the XXYs that go and congregate in xxytalk.com. Many of those XXYs I sent there myself because I believe that xxytalk.com is the best place for XXYs to use as a main station to meet people and get information. The topics that are being discussed on the main index that are shown publicly are muscle loss and also a topic called Will I Begin to Feel Like a Woman as My Testosterone Levels Drop? So I'd like to talk about the second topic. Will I begin to feel like a woman as my testosterone levels drop? Well, my opinion to that is you will start to feel like an XXY if your testosterones do drop, or if your testosterone levels are just at the level they are naturally at without the use of hormones. I think it's too extreme to be thinking that we're men, and then when we don't take our testosterone we're gonna feel like women, because there's actually a lot of people that I've met on YouTube that are actually in between and can't actually say in their heart and soul that they are male or female. So I think the question, will I begin to feel like a woman as my testosterone levels drop, is an interesting question. Maybe it's not the best way of asking it, because again we are XXYs, and I think XXYs in general, not all, but a lot, and I didn't say most, I said a lot. A lot of XXYs feel not totally 100% male, probably because of the extra X chromosome, or probably because of their chromosomes just being XXY, or because they are Klinefelter syndrome, whatever way you want to look at it. And you're probably a bit female-like, let's put that in those comma things, a bit female-like, because you have a hormone imbalance, or you're hormonally challenged, or because your body is figured in an unusual, different way from the stereotypical normal male. So I think that's an important topic, all right, to bring up for XXYs, but it's certainly not a topic that is structured well in the original question. Now here's other recent topics that are interesting to everybody. Meeting in person other XXYs, well, that will be interesting. Tea or not to tea. Prenatal karyotypes. Yeah, that's about it. I don't see any more really. And well, it is great that they are getting a lot of members. It's great that it's a big meeting place, as I said. It's not a perfect site, but it is still the best site for XXYs on the internet. And if anybody wants to get proper, information and links to good information, then you have to go to xxytalk.com. That's just a fact. It has, when you see the XXY Talk radio on the site, you can click to record a sound piece if you want, and that was my I asked for that because XXY Talk surely should be able to talk on it. So I hope you enjoy that little feature. I won't be seeing you on xxytalk.com because I've been banned for the last 2 years, and as far as I know from your main powerful people there, as far as I know, Peace and Party, myself, Gavin Coleman, will be banned for eternity, as far as I've gathered from whispers in the dark. I haven't actually got any actual email from them saying that, but I certainly can't join with my normal email account, and I haven't tried either in a year and a half to do that. Anyway, I just thought I'd let people know that I'm still around in the area of xxytalk.com. Look at the xxytalk.com as a house. I'm in the garden. And yeah, so I'm still around, and if anybody is interested in discussing stuff with me, you're more than welcome. The only conditions are you have to speak in a good way, in a nice way, in a polite way, and you know, give your advice when you've got advice. But again, it's important to not, I suppose, force feed people with what we think is best for them, you know, that sort of stuff. You know, the typical example of somebody who gives up smoking and then tells somebody who's just started smoking to never start. Those sorts of examples. So anyway, I hope to at one point I do have a hope for the future that I will be back on xxytalk.com, so that I can actually, well, first start read my own posts and also explain my posts. That's what I wanted to do, explain my posts through video, because then I think it would be much clearer. Yep. So peace. You can see that I put this video like this, these settings in total ghost grey, just to make the point that I'm still here and I still care about all XXYs. And if the recent goings on, this is now January, end of January 2009, and I'm dealing with another XXY, problematic XXY really, and that's why I've given conditions of, if you want to speak to me, you have to be as polite as possible. If you're angry, I understand you, and so that's no problem. You don't have to feel bad for getting angry with me, you know, sometimes, as long as you know that you have, and if you've affected me in a bad way, then just, you know, realise it. You don't even have to say sorry, you just have to realise it. You know? Okay, so, peace again to xxytalk.com members, and not really to the powerful people at the top. Okay, ciao.